G'day, and we're back with another video. This one's all about rain, although it looks like it's just eased off a little bit. But I thought that it was a good opportunity to do this video, and that is what do council workers, and more specifically gardeners, do when it's raining? So we'll say this first off, that generally there is a duty of care, part of the occupational health and safety practices, that you've got to look after yourself and the others around you. So when it's raining, it can be a bit of a grey area, and by that I mean, do you work in it, do you not work in it? So I think you've got to choose, what you do very carefully, because you don't want to end up having to claim on something where it might have been avoided, and then they don't accept the claim. So just got to be a bit careful, but most councils expect it. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell, all those sorts of things. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's eased off a little bit here. But yeah, like I said anyway, a good opportunity to get out there and do a video when it's raining. Okay, we all know that there's 365 days in a year, and when you're working, generally it's a Monday to Friday. Occasionally you might work on a Saturday, and very occasionally you might work on a Sunday. So when you take all that into account, the actual amount of days that you might lose to rain can be very minimal. So most councils will average it out and go, throughout a year we might lose 5 days out of the year through rain. And generally it's not a full day, or at least in Melbourne, Australia, where we are, it's not a full day. So very rarely do we get those days where it just rains and rains and rains and doesn't stop. You might only get rain for a few hours, but like a few hours in the morning can make a massive difference to your afternoon's work. And and then if they forecast rain in the afternoon, generally you work pretty hard in the morning to get what you need to get done. So there is a bit of a way up. You still want to get your jobs completed. So yeah, so they average it out that there'll be X amount of days per year where they'll lose to weather. Now, having said that, there is a heat policy. No rain policy, but there is a heat policy. So most places have a heat policy. When it hits to a certain temperature, you start taking rests. Every hour you take more rest, you drink more water, you do all the things that you should be doing. And then when it gets to obviously a certain temperature, they call it quits, and that's it. But you can overcome these things. If you know it's going to be hot for a period of time, you might start earlier in the day, those sorts of things. So I suppose then it comes down to, when it's raining, what do you actually do? So generally you sit in a vehicle, and if it was raining you might hear it. It's a bit of a tinny roof. There's not much insulation in the old ute. And so you just sit there and do a lot of this. Or maybe a lot of this. Checking out the weather. Seeing what it looks like. So you might be doing a lot of that, and see if you can plan around your day a little bit. Apart from that, some other things that you normally do is catch up on your paperwork. Yeah, so you might catch up on some paperwork. Alright, so you might have an iPad. This might be your own, or it might be provided by the council. A lot of the councils are going online, so that when you finish your jobs, instead of doing paperwork, you now use an iPad. So you can use your iPad, but yeah, if it's raining, you might be sitting there, and you might just have a bit of a play. What YouTube could I watch? I wonder if there's anything about what council workers do in the rain. You might read a book. You might have your morning tea. So you might plan things around it. You might say, oh, it's going to be a bit wet for a little while. We might have lunch earlier or things like that. The obvious one actually is probably just playing on your phone. Now, where was that video? Council workers working in the rain. Cutting firewood. Another thing that council workers might do is just, depending on how wet it is, obviously, because you want to limit your time out in the roads a little bit. So if you're in a busy area, generally wet roads and lots of cars equals, carnage somewhere along the line. So if you can stay off the road, it does help a little bit. Depending on how wet it might be, you might go around and do some site visits. So you might go around and report things that need to be done in some of your parks and gardens. And hopefully you've got a good work buddy that you're working with, because sometimes you can spend a lot of time in the vehicle with them. So there can be a lot of conversation going on, and you want to make sure that, you get along with someone. Otherwise you're going to end up having arguments and fighting and such. Not good. But yeah, you want to get along with the other person that you're working with. And lastly, I will finish up with this toolbox meeting. So you might sit around and discuss, all the safety concerns that you've got. And you can do that as a group. So generally you don't get together as a group. And then on rainy days, it's an opportunity to get together and talk about all the things that are important in the workplace. So that's all I've got on what gardeners or council workers do when it's raining. I know that it's different for the self-employed people. We'll do one of those in another video, but yeah, this is specifically on what council workers do. So they can, obviously when it's raining, it can be long days. But having said that, like I said earlier on, it can be limited to only a few days a year. So, you can sort of plan around these sort of things. That's it in this video. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up, a like, subscribe to the channel, that would be great, and thanks for watching.